Right. But as you asked, story time with my nightmare client. So I'll start off. Today is Sunday. That incident happened Thursday evening. Okay. At the very beginning. I'm going to call her Bree, just so that we can have a name for her. That's not her real name, but that's just what we're going to call her today. So back in January, she came. She got a silk. So much so that she wanted to bring her daughter to get her hair done as well. Now, for you all that know me, you know that I don't really do kids. I actually love doing children more than I do the grown-ups, but I don't really do kids because the grown-ups be tweaking sometimes. And so I'd much rather just deal with the grown-ups. But because I've done her hair before, I said, sure, bring the baby. So she comes Thursday night, and while she's sitting waiting, because I was still finishing up on one of my other clients, while she was sitting waiting, I kind of just started out my questionnaire, just simple stuff. Hey, who usually does her hair? What kind of products does she use in her hair, stuff like that. And so then I had asked, like I do with everybody else, when was the last time she had her hair shampooed? And so she said it was like 2 weeks ago. Okay, cool. So I don't think nothing of it. I'll go ahead and I'll get started with her at my shampoo bowl. So before I actually start the shampoo, it was in a really high like ponytail, just kind of like wrapped around. So I'm taking it out, and I'm talking to the mom. Mom's standing there right there next to me. Bree is mom. We'll call the baby little Bree. So while I'm taking Lil Bree's, do you have like a routine for her hair and things like that? And like while I'm asking questions, she's getting like really agitated, and you can tell just by her order of responses. At first she was like, then she started and so I don't really care about that, but I just noticed it. So she says that the last time she actually detangled her hair, like from the ends to the roots, no tangle, she said it had been 2 weeks. And she said that in the midst of those 2 weeks, she just kind of been just throwing the hair up into a ponytail, putting product on it, slicking it up. So I say, okay, I'm starting to go ahead and take the hair down, and I'm noticing like it is dreadlocks in this baby head, in Lil Bree's head. And so I just expressed as I normally would, like, hey, this is really bad. Her hair is very tangled. She has dreadlocks back here, and I apologize. I say, Lil Bree, baby, this is gonna hurt. I'm so sorry, but it's really tangled, and I'm gonna be gentle. I'm gonna take my time, but it's gonna hurt because it's pretty bad. So Bree, she goes on to say, okay, well, can you still do it? And I say, yeah, I can do it. I can. I said, but it's just going to take some time. And so I say, being that this is her first time with me, I don't want the baby to be traumatized. And I hate the fact that her first time coming to me, I have to do such a strenuous detangle, because in her mind, she's going to think every time I go to this lady, she going to hurt me real bad. And I'm like, that's not the case. So I was like, next time, please just detangle baby's hair before you come to me. That way I can just get straight to, whatever it is that I'm here to do, which was a silk press, by the way. A silk press includes a shampoo, a condition, a blow dry, a press, trim if needed, curls if you want it. Not a detangle. That is a completely different service, okay? Different service. But here I am, go ahead, detangling baby girl's hair. While I'm doing this detangle, Bree is getting so upset, like, well, can't you just use a different product? Can't you use a different comb? Can't just trying to. I have to simply say to her, ma'am, would you like to do it? Because I understand baby girl is hurting right now, and I hate that I got to be the one to do it. I don't like it. So if you want to go ahead and detangle her, and I just go ahead and press her out after that, I can definitely do that. She say, no, go ahead. Angrily, though, with the ice machine. She said with attitude, though. But I'm like, okay, whatever. Ice machine again. So detangling. And so she says to me, I don't like your delivery. And I say, what do you mean? And she was like, I don't like how you saying that to me. And I'm like, well, I don't know a nicer way to tell you that the baby has dreadlocks in her hair. And she says, my mom said that you got a bad delivery with her too. And she warned me that you were like this. Mind you, Bree came to me first, then Bree's mom, then Bree again. So, okay. I just had to say, well, I don't know what your mama talking about, or what happened with her. You weren't here, so or defend that conversation, being that I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what your mom's talking about. So, but if you don't like how I'm saying this, I'm so sorry. I really am. I apologize. I don't mean to offend you. I really just don't know any other way to explain to you how bad this really is. And so she keeps going on and on, nagging, on and on, nagging. Mind you, I'm still in the process of detangling baby girl's hair. It's been about 30 minutes at this point. So then she goes on to say how she don't appreciate, how much time it's taking. And I say, well, it's very tangled. It's very, very, very tangled. And I'm trying to take my time with it. I don't want to just tear her hair out. I want to make sure that, when I get the tangles out, that we still have a nice, healthy head of hair to work with, so that I don't rip all her hair out in the midst of just detangling. So after I say that, she said, you just do the most. You're just doing the most. So at that point, I say, well, ma'am, I understand you're frustrated, and, I'll just go ahead and just stop here, and, I'll just let you go ahead and finish it out. I'll send you your money back. Sorry this had to happen. So I say that, I walk away from the shampoo bowl, and here she goes throwing things at me. And then she says, yeah, whack ass bitch. That's cool. You whack anyway, whack hoe. You whack on Instagram. You whack in real life. That's cool. So starts going in, like I said, throwing stuff at me, just talking crazy at me. And I'm just like, okay, ma'am. I just, start cleaning up. I done already told you, go and get up out of here. It ain't nothing else I need to do with you. You just need to go and get up out of here. So, like I said, I just started cleaning up. She's just talking. Anything you can imagine her to say to me, she's saying to me. She's talking about how ugly I am. She's talking about my man. She's talking about my kids. Talking about my work. How don't nobody like me. How I don't get no clients. I mean, just going in. And I couldn't say a thing. I could have went back and forth with her, but it wouldn't have done anything. So I just simply continued to ask her, please get out of here. Please. Can you please leave? Please, can you leave now? Okay, can you leave now? All the way walking out of the door, from the chair to the door, she trash talking. And so I just simply say, not sure what to tell you, but goodbye.